Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to show you my favorite Jordan ever. This is the Jordan 7 OG 1992 True Red. And why is it my favorite? Because this is my first ever Jordan shoes given to me by my father in 1992. Now let's get on with the shoe. As you can see with the box here, this is an old box. I got this in size 8.5. Yep, that Nike Air over there. This shoe is aged. Okay, now let's open it. Now I am actually the third owner of this shoe. You know when you have an old book and then you opened it, there's a certain smell, and that's the smell that on that box. Now this got a ziplock to protect it. Like I said, I'm the third owner of this shoe. I bought this from a guy from New York. I emailed him. He told me he got this shoe from Japan. The first owner of this shoe is from a guy from Japan, and then he sold it to him, and then he needed the money, so he sold it to me. I believed the guy when he told me it was from Japan because there is a newspaper here. Let me just tell you, there's a newspaper here, and it's a Japanese newspaper. That's how I know he was telling the truth. Yep, right here. You see that? I think he got this in 2001. Right there. My father actually was working in the United States back then, 1992, and I was back in the Philippines. I was living in Caloocan. Shout out to my good friends in Caloocan, especially the Orcana people who plays basketball there. And my shout out to Darren Legaspi, who was collecting some Jordan shoes over there too. And then shout out to my good friends, the M Boys, Emmanuel and Junel. Hey M Boys, how are you guys? And yes, I was wearing this shoe. When my father sent me this shoe, it was a size 8, and back then I was wearing size 6. So that is 2 sizes big. I believe it was size 8 or 8.5 back then. It was too big. Because I remember when I was playing basketball, a lot of the kids and a lot of the my friends were laughing at me because my shoe was too big. They were calling me McDonald's. You know McDonald's when he got that flappy shoes? That's how they perceived or looked at me when I was wearing this shoe back then. But I wore this shoe to death. To the fact that all was the heel drag was totally wrecked, and then it was falling apart. But man, I love that shoe. That's why I came back and said I want to have one of those again. But when I wanted that shoe, I wanted the 1992 and the original one. And finally I got it. But I got this shoe a while ago. I just didn't make a video out of it. And talking about this shoe, I'm not gonna really show you about this shoe. I just want to talk about this shoe. This shoe, Michael Jordan 1992. Michael Jordan got so many awards, I could not tell if anybody did in any sports. I didn't know if anybody, any athlete or even a basketball player did what Michael Jordan in 1992. Why did I say that? Man, he got all the awards. 1992, number one, they won. Chicago Bulls won the NBA Finals. They won the championship. The second one, Michael Jordan was the Finals MVP. Number 3, Michael Jordan was the regular season MVP. Number 4, Michael Jordan was the first team All-NBA. Number 5, Michael Jordan was the first team All-Defensive team. Michael Jordan won the gold medal in the Olympics 1992 while he was a part of the Dream Team. The Dream Team where they won the gold medal in Barcelona. Wow, talk about awards. While wearing all these shoes, while wearing all the Jordan 7 shoes that year. So, and also, the most iconic one that I remember about Michael Jordan wearing this shoe is that, remember when Michael Jordan did this when he was like,
yes, posting up, goes to the fadeaway, the big drive for the basket with the left, and a Jordan flag, and it is right. Oh God! Here's Jordan for 3, yes!
I can't miss. That was when he was playing the Portland Trail Blazers. I think that's the finals, and he just can't miss. He looked at Clifford Robinson and he was like, I can't miss. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's Clifford Robinson. Yep. Okay, now with this shoe, they call this one the Jordan OG, the Jordan True Red. Nowadays, people are calling this type of colorways the Raptors colorway. But back then, mind you, 1992, there's no Toronto Raptors. Toronto Raptors joined the NBA in 1995. So there you go. So that back then, this is just the True Red. They don't call us the Raptors. Now, nowadays, if a Jordan shoe came out like this, they would call it automatically the Raptors colorway, because of the purple and the red hint of the shoe. Now, you see some aging of the shoe right there. I don't know if this is just, I was kind of upset when I saw this shoe. Yep, you see that that aging there. It was probably not taken care of before. It was probably not on any Ziploc before. And then you would see that number 23 on the heel, and you got that purple color pull tab right there. This is all suede uppers, all suede, lateral, medial. This is all suede. And this is the first shoe, I think, the Jordan shoe that you won't see any visible Nike Air on it. The only Nike Air on this shoe is this. Is the on the heel. It says Nike Air on the heel, right there. And then back on those days, the Jordan shoes are not being made in China. They were being made in Taiwan, if I'm not mistaken, back in those Taiwan and Korea. This particular shoe is made out in Korea. Where is it? Yeah. I forgot to research how much it cost back then. I believe it was 125. Let me, because I want to give you good information, because I love this shoe. I want to make sure. Okay, back in 1992, the price of the shoe, the brand new price of this shoe was $125. And actually, this shoe you could buy. It's not really selling on the resale of this shoe is not really a lot, because I believe not a lot of people like the Jordan 7. But for me, I really love this shoe because, like I said, the history of it on my side. Okay, on this shoe also, they shy away. Tinker Hatfield is the designer of this shoe, and on this shoe, as you notice, it doesn't show any air unit right there. The Jordan 3, 4, 5, and 6 all have the air unit on the side, the bubble that you would see. This doesn't have it. Tinker Hatfield changed that part of this shoe. Basically, it's a big change. And then on this shoe also, they initiated this. How do you call it? The inner part of this. It's the booty. Yeah, the booty part. That's how I say it. And I believe, yep. And it has some flat white laces. And then you see that tribal tongue on the tongue. The tribal that neoprene tongue. Not all the Jordan 7 with the tribal tongue. You would notice it's not the same. You would not see one alike. All the Jordan 7 tongue tribal design are all different. As per my, when I read something online, yep, all of it comes in a different design. Okay, and then you would see the outsoles here. That tribal design continues right there, and then you see that Jumpman logo right there. Like I said, this shoe was not worn. This is brand new shoes, 1992, 27-year-old shoes. Okay, I don't know when are they gonna release another Jordan 7 True Red. They released it in 2002, I believe, and then 2009 they released one of it, but it comes in DMP defining moments pack with another Jordan 7, I think that's the Orlando colorway and a true red. And 2012 it came out also. So, but those times they're calling it the Raptor colorway now. Yep. Okay, guys, if you have any comments, please do comment down below. Hit that like button. For all the people who's watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe to my channel so I could grow my channel. And yep, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. And again, this is the Jordan 7 1992 OG True Red. Thanks, guys. Stay safe. Bye.